Hey everybody, real quick, I want to go over how to tie a D-loop. I see a lot of people asking questions on Facebook. I see a lot of people on Facebook pretty much complaining about their local archery shops and Bass Pros. And for me, it started with a Bass Pro. We have no local archery shops around here. I have to drive a long way, like a 2-hour drive, just to go to an archery shop. I do go to the archery shop that's closest to me, which is 2 hours away, to buy products because I shoot Matthews and they're the only one anywhere near me that shoots or sells Matthews archery products. So I do go, but other than that, I don't take my bow anywhere. I learned to do all my own tuning, tie D-loops, back serve, tying my peeps, everything like that, because I had really bad experience going to Bass Pro Shop, which is, I don't know, 5 minutes down the road from me. But it's like they don't hire real techs, they just hire people off the street and they say they know how to do stuff. They learn it real quick and they half-ass it. So I just want to go over a little step-by-step how to tie a D-loop. I'll do one over back serving and tying in a peep. Okay, to start, I take, I don't know, probably about a 5-inch section of D-loop material. You want to get a good, nice, sharp razor. Just cut it. I'm going to use bright yellow because it's easier to see. And then you want to take your knife and start fraying out the end of one side. Fray it out. I like to use BCY 24 because it's stiff and it holds its shape really well and it burns really good. So you just fluff that out. Fluff it out real nice, like so. Then you take your lighter. You don't want to catch it on fire. You just want to keep it upright like this so it forms a nice little ball. Give it a second. Quick little lick of the finger. Smash it down a little bit. You don't want to really mash on it all that much because it will be thin and brittle. Okay, now that you got your bulb and your one burnt end, you want to start on the inside of the riser or arrow side. If you're a right-handed shooter, left would be the opposite side. Your arrow would be on the right side of the riser or the inside of the riser. So what we're going to do is we're going to start, for right-handed shooter, we're going to start on the left side of the riser. You want your bulb facing down. Bring it up towards the center of the string. This is really hard to do on camera. Wrap it up and over. And what you want to do is you want to come over your dead end. So you come down, come up, over, and back on the other side that you just came from, and just stick that bulb in there like so. Get it nice and tight. And there you have your first knot, or your first hitch. Now you want to come up and over to the opposite side of the string, or the right side of the riser. Come up over, come underneath, and you want to come through the center of the D-loop like so. And then you come around the dead end again, and then back up and over to the left side of the string like so. And this is where you want to start taking out your slack of the actual D-loop itself. So take out slack. Now just like the other side, you come back under the string and you come back through the same way you entered with the top side of the D-loop. And it looks like a little pretzel. You just tighten that down like so. It's a lot easier when you put in your soft knocks. And then you want to leave yourself, I don't know, we'll say like a 1/4 inch or so. You want the D-loop to be short like this at first because it is going to stretch quite a bit. So leave yourself about, say about 3/8 of an inch. Cut it. And then again, now you want to fluff this out, just like you did the first side, or the first end. Really want to fluff this out. Use your finger, spread it out nice and even. Now you want to take your lighter. Try not to burn the D-loop itself. Take your lighter, same thing. Just heat it. You want it to be upright, so everything kind of melts and falls evenly. So you get a nice little ball, like so. Give it a couple seconds, get your finger wet, and then just slightly press on it. You don't want to mash it down again, because it does weaken it when you do that. And you want to take a pair of, I used to use needle nose pliers a lot, and then I went to Bass Pro Shop and bought these little Carbon Express pliers for D-loops, which works great. But again, you can use needle nose pliers. Just want to stick this in the D-loop itself. Just start kind of prying on it. You don't want to over tighten these because it will separate your serving. And you just want to make sure right here, press that together. Sure the other side's good, same thing. Squeeze that together. Bam. Bam. Now I like a D-loop about 3/4 of an inch, because the longer it is, the less torque you're going to put on your string, especially if you're using a thumb button or a handheld. And that is it. D-loops are super simple. It's a very beginner way to start working on your own equipment. And like I said, if you don't have a shop around or you just want to play with D-loop sizes, it's super simple to do. If once you learn it and do it a couple times, and you'll start to get repetitive with it, you will learn to do them in, I don't know, under a minute. Easy under a minute. And you can play with the size, you know, if your draw length is too short or too long, you can kind of adjust it a little bit. Or if you move to a different release, you're gonna have to adjust it shorter, longer. I had to make mine a little bit shorter than I used to run it because I switched to the UV button. But that's it, man. It's super simple. Go get online, buy you a roll of D-loop, and just start practicing. That's all you gotta do. And once you come fishing at that, you'll start wanting to do other stuff like tying your own peep sights and start learning how to back serve. And I'll teach you guys how to back serve here pretty soon.